Now let us solve some numericals based on the concepts that we have studied. First one is based on the missing spectrum or absent spectrum. Which particular spectra would be absent when the width of opacity is double than that of the transparency in the grating? So here let A be the width of the slit, that is nothing but a transparency, and B is width of the separation, that is width of opacity. It is given that width of opacity is double than the width of transparency. So B is equal to 2A. So this is given to us, and we are asked to find out which maximum will not be seen. So to solve this problem, we will write the condition for maximum first. Principal maximum due to n number of slit occur for A plus B sin theta equal to plus or minus m lambda. So this is the condition for principal maximum. Minimum due to single slit, condition for minimum due to single slit is A sin theta equal to plus or minus n lambda. Let us divide this equation 1 by 2. So sin theta will get cancelled, lambda will get cancelled, and we will get the condition for absent spectra, A plus B upon A equal to m upon n. So in this condition, if you substitute B is equal to 2A, then we can get m upon n to be equal to 3. This means that for n equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on, m is equal to 3, 6, 9 and so on. Therefore, third, sixth, ninth order maximum will not be seen. These orders will be missing. So due to combined effect of n number of slits, these maxima are expected, but because minimum due to single slit also occurs at the same point, these maximas will be absent. This will not be seen. This is another one in which we will try to calculate maximum number of orders that can be seen. The problem is, for a diffraction grating having 15,000 lines per inch, how many orders of primary maxima are possible to see when sodium light is used as an incident radiation? For sodium, wavelength is 5893 angstroms. So in this problem, wavelength is given as 5893 angstroms, that is 5893 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. N is given, number of lines per inch it is given. So we will calculate the grating element A plus B, which is equal to 1 upon n actually, but because n is given in number of lines per inch, we will divide this n here by 2.54, because 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters, and we can get the A plus B in terms of centimeters. So A plus B is obtained as 2.54 divided by 15,000, that is equal to 0.000169 centimeters. Condition for maximum is A plus B sin theta equal to n lambda. So we can write the relation for number of orders, n equal to A plus B sin theta upon lambda. Maximum value of n will depend on maximum value of sin theta, because A, B, lambda are constants, and maximum value of sin theta is 1. So let us put maximum value of sin theta as 1. A plus B we have calculated as 0.000169. Wavelength is given to us 5893 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. We can calculate the value of n max to be 2.87, but n has to be integers. So n is less than 3. We will not round here. N is less than 3. So third order is not seen. So the maximum number of orders that can be seen is 2. So this is the final answer. This is a similar problem again, in which we will find out how many diffraction orders will be observed. Sodium light of wavelength 5890 angstroms falls normally on a plane diffraction grating having 6000 lines per centimeter. How many diffraction orders will be observed? So this is a straightforward problem. Here the number of lines are also given per centimeter. So A plus B can be written as 1 upon n, that is 0.000167 centimeters. Wavelength here is given as 5890 angstroms, that is 5890 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. Again we will use the condition for maximum. A plus B sin theta equal to n lambda. N is equal to A plus B sin theta upon lambda. Maximum value of n will depend on maximum value of sin theta, that is 1. So sin theta max is substituted as 1. A plus B is 0.000167 and lambda is 5890 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. So n max is calculated as 2.83. So number of orders is less than 3. Will not round it off again. Number of orders is less than 3. So maximum number of orders that can be seen is 2. So 2 is the final answer, not 3. Remember this. We are not rounding it off. Okay, in this problem we will calculate the number of lines on the grating. Number of lines on the grating. Monochromatic light of wavelength 6560 angstroms falls normally on a grating of 2 cm width. The first order spectrum is produced at an angle of 19 degrees from the normal. What is the total number of lines on the grating? So here n is given as 1, first order. So n is equal to 1. Lambda is 6560 angstroms. So that is 6560 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter. And theta for first order is given as 19 degrees. Condition for maximum is A plus B sin theta equal to n lambda. We are asked to find out n, number of lines. First we will find out number of lines per centimeter. So for that we will require grating element. So grating element A plus B is equal to n lambda upon sin theta from this relation. So A plus B can be calculated by substituting the values given. N equal to 1, lambda equal to 6560 into 10 raised to minus 8 and theta equal to 19 degrees. So A plus B is calculated as 2.015 into 10 raised to minus 4 centimeters. Now number of lines on grating per centimeter is given as 1 upon A plus B. A plus B is grating element which we have calculated, and number of lines per centimeter on grating is obtained as 4962.78. But what is asked is total number of lines on the grating. So total number of lines on the grating will be number of lines per centimeter multiplied by width of the grating. Width of the grating is given as 2 centimeters. So multiply this by 2 and the number of lines on the grating are obtained as 9925. So this is the final answer. This is one more problem to calculate number of lines per centimeter on the grating. Here we are not using monochromatic light. A diffraction grating used at normal incidence gives a line of 6000 angstroms in certain order, which is superimposed on the other line of 4500 angstroms of the next order. If the angle of diffraction is 33 degrees, how many lines per centimeter are there in the grating? So here we are not using a monochromatic light. The light incident on the grating contains two wavelengths, lambda 1 equal to 6000 angstroms and lambda 2 equal to 4500 angstroms. Theta is given as 33 degrees angle of diffraction. For nth order maximum of lambda 1, we can write the condition as A plus B sin theta equal to n lambda 1, and in the same direction we are getting n plus 1th order of lambda 2. So for n plus 1th order of lambda 2, we can write the condition A plus B sin theta equal to n plus 1 lambda 2. Now theta is same for both the conditions because the orders are superimposed on each other. So theta is same for them. So left hand sides of this equation 1 and equation 2 are same. We can equate the right hand sides. N lambda 1 equal to n plus 1 lambda 2. and from this we can calculate the value of n, which is lambda 2 upon lambda 1 minus lambda 2. That comes out to be 3. So once we get the value of 3, this value of n can be substituted in equation 1. Lambda 1 is also known, theta is known, so we can calculate a plus b, and number of lines per centimeter is nothing but 1 upon a plus b. So number of lines on grating per centimeter is given by n, that is equal to 1 upon a plus b, that is equal to sin theta upon n lambda 1, that is calculated as 3025 lines per centimeter. So the grating in this problem has got 3025 lines per centimeter. This one is similar to last one. A diffraction grating used at normal incidence gives a line of 5400 angstroms in a certain order, which is superimposed on other line of 4050 angstroms of the next order. If the angle of diffraction is 30 degrees, how many lines per centimeter are there on the grating? So same problem as we have done on the last slide. Lambda 1 is given here 5400 angstroms and lambda 2 is 4050 angstroms. Theta is 30 degrees. So we'll write the condition for nth maximum due to lambda 1, that is a plus b sin theta equal to n lambda 1. Condition for n plus 1th order of lambda 2, a plus b sin theta equal to n plus 1 lambda 2. Because these maximas overlap, coincide with each other, theta will be same for them, and therefore we can equate the right hand sides and get the value of n. So here also n is obtained as 3. So here two wavelengths are given, 5400 and 4050. Which should be lambda 1 and which should be lambda 2? The answer is here, lambda 1 minus lambda 2. So lambda 1 has to be greater wavelength, right? So from here also you can make out n lambda 1 is equal to a plus b sin theta and n plus 1 lambda 2 is equal to a plus b sin theta. Therefore lambda 1 has to be greater than lambda 2. So n is calculated as 3, and once you get the value of n, you can put it either in equation 1 or equation 2 to get the value of a plus b, and therefore number of lines per centimeter. Number of lines per centimeter is equal to 1 upon a plus b, that is sin theta upon n lambda 1. All the values are known now. We can substitute theta as 30 degrees, n as 3 and lambda 1 as 5400 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters, and we can get number of lines per centimeter as 3086 lines per centimeter, in this case 3086 lines per centimeter. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then please subscribe to the channel so that you will get timely intimation of new videos uploaded to the channel. Thank you very much.